Hello everybody, this is Kevin with Kevin's Card Collecting and welcome to another Take It Back Tuesday. Today we're going to be highlighting 1990, and in addition to that we've also got some newer stuff. I've got some 19 Series 1, and our special treat for the end is we're going to open up a pack of Series 2 from 2018 and search for the Bats Down Acuna. So I've just got the one pack today, but we'll see what we can get. It only takes one pack to find one, so we'll see what happens with that. So let me give it a few moments for people to join in on the chat, and then we'll start to ripping these packs open. Carter's Kids is first in the house. Good to see you, Steve. Thanks for joining. And another thing you may have noticed, let me tilt the camera up just a little bit. I've kind of altered my back screen a little bit. I've changed my display just a little bit to highlight some more of my favorite cards. But I've created like a backdrop where I'm able to lay the cards out for all the people that have sent me their personal cards and I know kind of fans of my channel, so to speak, so I can give them constant shout out throughout my stream. You'll be able to see my friends in the community. And Steve, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking, bud. And I will never ever take this card down, but I got the Steve Carter card back there in honor of you. And that's to me that's a pretty cool deal how we came across that card. But I've also in the forefront I've also got some of my more favorite cards in my collection, parts of my PC, some autographs, as well as this '83 Tony Gwynn rookie, which is one of the prime pieces in my collection. So I'll always be proud of that in my display. So that's kind of the way I've got my new setup going. And I was hoping we'd get a few more. I've got two in there right now, although it is probably dinner time in most places, but this is the time I was able to go live. But I did come across a pack of 2018 Series 2, one of the jumbo packs, so you never know. Maybe we'll get lucky and find a Bats Down, but if not, I'm sure there's plenty of other good cards that we can find in this pack. And I also have just a regular hanger box of 19 Series 1 that we'll crack open and see what we can get out of that as well. But the first thing I want to do is start ripping up some of these 1990. I've got Score, I've got Upper Deck, and I've got some Fleer also. So just some junk wax that I've kind of been accumulating. And I kind of try to break it up by year. So today I'll do 1990. Next week maybe it'll be a different year. We'll just kind of see how it goes. You know what? I think I've actually got some tops laying around here too. Let me see if I can find my tops 1990. Maybe we can add that to the mix. Actually, you know what? Yes, I do. In fact, I totally forgot that I've got this box of 1990, and I've been opening up a stack at a time. So what I may do today is I'll just go ahead and finish off this stack of 90. That way I can finish off this box, and maybe we can postpone maybe the Upper Deck or something. We'll replace it. And I'll set that aside, and depending on how much time we go through them, maybe I'll just do the tops in place of it. But if we got time, we'll do both. Yeah, yearly rip. I try to, when I get junk wax packs, I sort them by year. So when my Take It Back Tuesdays come up, that way I'll just pull one of the years out, and they're already kind of stashed together in a cluster. So I had the 90 stuff all kind of already put together. So here I'll set. I don't want to cover up anything. I'll tell you what, we'll move this stuff here, and we'll set this box right there. That'll work. All right, so we'll go ahead and start ripping here. It's 2 after 5 local, which is Pacific time for me. We've got 3 in the stream, which is fine. As people come and go, that'll be great. I got to open these anyway, so whether people want to share along or not, that's totally up to them. Yeah. Oh, and one other thing. I'm not sure I'm gonna hold this up real quick. You might notice that well, you'd have to watch an old video. This is appearing a little bit brighter on screen because I've installed 2 more overhead lights behind me, shining down on the cards. Because I think I didn't have my lighting set up properly before. I had too much light going toward the backdrop, and it was kind of putting the front cards in a shadow position. So now I've got 2 more lights above me aimed down on this. So hopefully we'll get some better lighting on the cards as we open them. What cards are on the bottom of the top box? Very good question. I wish it were that one, but I know it's not. Although I could probably cut that out, but there's no bottom to it. It is, let's see, we got A's and Twins. We got McGuire, that's not a bad one. Dave Parker, another decent one. Jeff Reardon and Rick Rochelle. Not too bad. The conditions not the greatest. There's kind of creases kind of throughout, so you're not going to get any PSA 10 quality cards out of these by any means. But and then of course on the inside, it's too bad they don't have a label for that front one, because that would have been the Griffey. But anyway, there's the inside. Letters I, J, K, and L. So apparently they print these up alphabetically. All right, now we're getting some more activity here. We got Henry Martinez in the house. Hi-oh! And I'm not sure, is that a little dancing dude or what you got going there, but whoever it is, he's having a good time. Yeah, that's not a bad little collection of cards there. Like I said, I just wish they were in a little bit better condition. But what do you expect? Because they put them on the bottom. And of course, boxes are always being dropped or put down, and you're going to get, you know, nicks and marks in them. Oops. Helped if it was right side up. Don't you wish that was still the price of our cards today? Wouldn't you love to walk into a Walmart or a Target, or even just your local card shop, and get a pack of cards for 50 cents? Them's were the days. Hobbyist is in the house. Good to see you, buddy. I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. Tomorrow is, if you're a Monday through Friday kind of guy, tomorrow is hump day, middle of the week, so we're almost there. Getting closer. So, yeah, for Henry and the Hobbyist, you two have just jumped in recently. But I'm going to open up some 1990 stuff first. It is Take It Back Tuesday after all. So we'll open up the old wax packs and some cello and this older stuff here. Then I've also got 2019 Series 1 hanger box I want to rip into. And our grand finale is I do have a pack of 18 Series 2. And I know the odds are pretty slim, but there's always a possibility of getting a Bats Down Acuna in one of these, so you never know. We'll see what we can get out of that. So that'll be kind of like our grand finale. And also, for you guys that just jumped in, hopefully you can see my new layout. I've modified things just a little bit. I was able to kind of build a shelf with my boxes in the back and display the cards that have been sent to me from my fellow YouTubers. So they're always prominently on display there. I really relish those cards because they're what make our channels possible. If it wasn't for all their support and all your support, this wouldn't be happening. But then also that freed up a space in front of the boxes where I could display some of my more prominent cards in my PC. Up front here I've got mainly autos, but I do have my Tony Gwynn 83 Topps rookie card. And then I've got a newly acquired Seth Beer with the Astros, but he just got signed on with the D-backs. So I've got him displayed there. I've got Merrill Kelly, pitcher for the D-backs. And then over on this side, I've got Jake Lamb, auto, and a bat relic numbered out of 75. And last but not least, with the Padres, Nick Margevicius. I think that's how you say it. And that's his rookie card with an on-card auto. So pretty cool little setup. And I may change those cards on occasion as I want to mix things up a little bit. Who we got in the house now? Apex, good to see you. Andy E, I believe. the new name. I'm learning your new names here. Good to see you. And I hate to do this, but I'm going to have to block Donald momentarily while I display this stuff here. Yeah, Donald's kind of like he's been my mentor throughout my YouTube adventure. So he's kind of like the godfather of the collection. I've got him up high on his throne. He's overseeing things, making sure everything's in order and everybody's playing nice. So that's kind of cool to have him there. So, all right, yeah, everybody, I was just going to say thumbs up, but it looks like we got 5 people watching and we got 5 thumbs up. So it looks like y'all have taken care of that for me. I really do appreciate it. All right, so with that, I'm just going to go ahead and start getting into this stuff here. I want to do this, well, what do I want to do first? Let's do the score, then the Fleer, then we'll finish off with the tops. And if, depending on what we're looking at for time, I may or may not do the upper deck. We'll see. I've opened up a lot of 90 upper deck lately, and not that they're bad cards, but I just personally, I might be feeling a little burnout from all the 90 upper deck. Yeah. Donald been reduced to holding packs up. Yeah, that's true. He's my support in more ways than one. He's holding up. He might be supporting a Bats Down Acuna. You never know. So our first pack of the day is going to be score, and they usually put these little inserts in there. There it is. MVP National League 83. It goes to Dale Murphy. That's the little 3D card. All right, so let's see what we got here. And these cards are pretty cool looking, and you never know. We may get something, Hall of Famer, maybe a notorious rookie. You never know. Okay, we got Tony Phillips with the Athletics. We got Joe Bovair with the Braves. Carlton Fisk, there we go. Hall of Famer right off the bat. And a Wade Boggs. Another Hall of Famer. The Dream Team insert. So, boom. Back to back. We got Rick Aguilera. With the Twins, Tim Teufel. With the Mets, Luis Quinones with the Reds. Hojo with the Mets. Gary Pettis with the Tigers. Don August with the Brewers. Kelly Gruber with the Blue Jays. David Cohn with the Mets. Ken Oberkfell with the Giants. And these, typically they put the little rookie cards in the back of their packs, so here we've got a rookie for Blaine Beatty, a rookie for Mike Rosler, Dave Island for the Yankees. So that wraps up the first pack, but we did get a couple Hall of Famers, so that's pretty good. I've got 3 of these regular packs, and I've got one of the trifold packs. We'll open up that one last. Hey, Truth's with us. Good to see you, Truth. I'm having a great night now, Truth, I'll tell you. Not a bad day, but, just kind of crazy. But it's always good to finish off the day in the chats with you guys. For sure. Oh, there it is. The infamous Bob Ojeda card right on top. MVP 1937 goes to Joe Medwick. Dave Justice pulled yet? Nope, we just started, Truth. But if we get a Dave Justice, you'll be the first to scream. I'll give you a bell ring if we hit one. That's for sure. Hobbyist says Ken Oberkfell was my favorite player. Oh, really? Interesting. I don't know much about him, to be honest with you. But that's good. Okay, so Bob Ojeda, there's a kind of a running joke in my stream with him. I actually got this exact card, as a matter of fact, in a top loader out of a Goodwill bag from my local Goodwill store, and I got him for dirt cheap. But this came in a top loader, but the top loader was literally cracked in half. I've never seen like that happen before. So that's just kind of, and then ever since then, when I get Bob Ojeda cards, I set them aside just because, for no other reason, is because I got that funny broken top loader. It's kind of weird how some of our PC cards come from no particular reason. We just do it. So I'm going to set this aside and set it with my Bob Ojeda collection. Brooke Jacoby. Dennis Eckersley, there we go, Hall of Famer. All right, so we'll set that in our Hall of Fame pile. Will Clark. Not a Hall of Famer, but a very good player nonetheless. I'll set that aside. Ernest Riles with the Giants. Terry Mulholland. Donnell Nixon with the Giants. Damon Berryhill with the Cubs. Brian Holton with the Orioles. Kurt Ford with the Phillies. Gary Templeton with the Padres. Very nice card. I grew up watching him back home in Arizona at spring training. He'd come to town every year, and I'd get to meet him, and got his autograph as well on a 86 Topps card, as a matter of fact. There's Steve Finley. He eventually ended up with the Diamondbacks, so that's pretty cool. Jeff Kunkel with the Rangers. And here's our rookie cards. We got 3 rookies. We got Kevin, is that double M? Mamahat? Kevin Mamahat. I've never heard of that name before. Brian Dubois, or as they say in France, Dubois. And a Todd Stottlemyre with the Blue Jays. No, it's not Terry Pendleton, Steve. Thanks for pointing that out. Yep, I've had that argument with myself numerous times. Okay, I think our second card has always been a Hall of Famer. Let's see if that tradition stands true in this one too. Nelson Liriano. Nope, not true. Tom Bernansky with the Cardinals. Oh, it's the third card. Third card, there we go. Hall of Famer, Eddie Murray. Pretty cool. Followed by a Wade Boggs. That's his base card with the Red Sox. Dwight Smith with the Cubs. Oh, I forgot about our little MVP. American League 1955 went to Yogi Berra. That's pretty cool. Yogi Berra. All right, we got a rookie. First round pick, Keith Kiki Jones for the Dodgers. Mike Pagliarulo with the Padres. Larry Sheets with the Orioles. Dennis Rasmussen with the Padres. Fred Lynn, there we go. Hall of Famer. Set that one aside. David Cohn. Hey, there you go. Another Ken Oberkfell. That's pretty cool. Got a couple of those now. Hats is with us. Good to see you, buddy. Hope all is well with you. Ethan's in the house. Good to see you, Ethan. Sorry I missed you earlier. A couple minutes ago. Yeah, Ethan, we're just cracking up some old 1990 stuff to get going, and then we're going to crack open a hanger box of 2019 Series 1, which I've got back here, and then to cap it off, I've got a pack of Series 2 from 2018. We're going to... Yeah, I know the odds are against us, but you never know. Might find a Bats Down Acuna lurking in there somewhere. We got Lenny Dykstra with the Phillies. Here's our 3 rookies. We got Marquise Grissom, Mike Stanton, and a Charles Nagy with the Indians. So that takes care of our individual packs for the score. Now I've got this trifold pack we're going to rip open. Let's see if I can do this without scissors. Yeah, not too bad. Let me get them all open at once here. All right. And there are some inserts. In fact, there's one. Come on, fall. 2 and 3. So you get one per sleeve, I guess. So let's see, we got MVP 56, AL. Oh, Mickey Mantle. Pretty cool. MVP National League 57 goes to Hank Aaron. And 73 National League goes to Pete Rose. So there's 3 great players right there in a row. Chris is with us. Good to see you, buddy. Hey, Chris, look what I pulled a minute ago. Thought you'd get a kick out of that one. What's Hat's talking about? Oh, you're in Mesa. Wow, okay. That's cool. You're in you're in Arizona Diamondback territory there, Hats. So if you run up and down the sidewalk shouting Gonzo, Gonzo, people will know exactly who you're talking about. That's cool, Hats. I'm happy for you, buddy. All right, so let's get into this trifold pack here score. See what we get. We got Lance Parrish with the Angels. Oral Hershiser, shout out to my buddy Jose Tavares. Hey, there we go. Hey, Chris. Got you another one, bud. There's your Matt Noakes. Craig Worthington. Atlee Hammaker. And we got a Tom Goodwin. First round pick. Mike Jeffcoat. Terry Steinbach. Jeff Blauser. Greg Walker. Dave LaPointe. Sean Abner of the Padres. Here's our 3 rookies. We're going to have a Billy Bates with the Brewers. Scott Coolbaugh with the Rangers. And a Matt Kinzer with the Cardinals. And then we got this little special glossy. You might be able to see that gloss on there. Joe Oliver with the Reds. Young superstar card, it says. Yeah. Kevin pulling 90s junk fire. That's funny. Alejandro Pena with the Dodgers. Joe Ursulak with the Orioles. Ron Oster with the Reds. Rich Yett. Fred McGriff, nice card with the Blue Jays. Scott Bryant. Rick Cerrone. Dave Clark. Bob Welch. Kelly Gruber. I know we pulled that one earlier as well. Another David Cohn. And I think this is our 3rd Kim Oberkfell. Man, we're getting a lot of Oberkfells today. Here's our rookies. Oh, duplicate rookies. Look at another Scott Coolbaugh, another Matt Kinzer, and a Blaine Beatty. Wow. In our 3rd sleeve in the trifold is a Corey Snyder with the Indians. Marty Barrett. Dave Schmidt. Dwight Smith. Mike Devereaux with the Orioles. Doyle Alexander. Steve Hosey with the Giants. That's a 1st round pick. Mookie Wilson with the Blue Jays. Eric Hetzel. Ron Jones. Mike Fitzgerald. Randy Myers in our 3. Oh, no, we're not going to get rookies out of this one. Just a couple, I guess. Kevin Ritz with the Tigers. And then we got a Chip Hale rookie. And our last card is a Moises Alou rookie for the Pirates. All right. Hey, Danny and Grace. Hey, Danny. I'm glad you're here. I wanted to let you know I'm not sure what the quality is of the cards. I'm sure you've opened them up, but I recently acquired a box of 91. Well, in fact, let me pull it out and show you, Danny. I hope you're watching the screen. I want to show you something. I'm not going to open this today, but in a future video, I'm going to have a crack at it. But actually, Danny, I'm really glad you're here. Oh, cool. You just saw Kevin Harvick today? That's sweet. Well, on that note, Danny, I want to show you this. I don't know the quality of these cards or not, but I've got a box of 91 Max race cards, NASCAR cards. I don't know much about these cards. I mean, I know a lot about NASCAR. I just don't know about the quality of these cards, if they're worth anything, if they're quality or what. But can you give me, and be honest, because I didn't pay a whole lot for them, but can you give me your honest opinion on these and tell me what you think? I do want to do a video in the very near future. I want to crack this box open on a live stream. So, yeah, Danny, if you could just give me your honest opinion, I'd appreciate it. So, all right, quick run through we'll call this the junk fire, like Chris said. We got a Fred Lynn, Wade Boggs, Eddie Murray, Will Clark, Dennis Eckersley, Wade Boggs, and a Carlton Fisk. So those are the Hall of Famers. I know they're not all Hall of Famers, but those are we call that the good cards out of those scores packs there. So, moving on. Let's see. What do we want to do? Let's open up this Fleer. I've only got this one cello pack of 90 Fleer. All right, I'm going to read what Danny says here. 91 Max it's basically my first I ever got. They are mass produced, worth like $5, but good for TTM stuff. It's like the junk wax of NASCAR, but I love the set and have. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I'm not into any of this, to be honest with you, for monetary value. If this is worth a nickel or $1,000, it's all the same to me. I just enjoy opening the cards up online and sharing them with you all. But I do have some knowledge of NASCAR, so I can actually speak probably more knowledgeably about what's in here than the baseball, even though I focus primarily on baseball. So I will have fun going through that and seeing what's in there. So cool. Thanks for letting me know, Danny. All right, Truth is calling for a Justice rookie card. I would love to get a Justice rookie card in here. So let's see what we can pull. Angels, Dan Petrie, Rick Aguilera, Tracy Jones, Benito Santiago. I'm going to set that one aside, add it to my PC. Hey, Stimmers, how you doing? Nice Seth Beer. Oh yeah, you like that, Seth Beer? You might know something about that card there, Ethan. I think that very card has been in your hands at some point in time. Huh. Yep. In fact, honestly, Ethan, I can tell you that Nick Margevicius was in your hands at one time as well. Not that Merrill Kelly. But I'm going to rotate these back cards out, by the way, over time, guys. So you'll see different cards come up in the background on occasion. I'll try to highlight some of my PC and what I really appreciate having in my collection. I'll highlight them on that front row. And also for you guys that have just joined in the last few minutes, my top row are supporters of my channel that have sent me their own personal cards or cards that I've kind of made up for people. Let me take a brief moment here and just give a shout out to Donald. First of all, he's the godfather of my collection here. He's up on his throne. He's overseeing everything. So that's Donald's card. Then we've got Ken Booth. He's with Ken's Cardboard. It's an on-card auto as well from him. Pretty cool. Then I've got my Gypsy Queen, Bobby Catalano. I dubbed her my Gypsy Queen. Of course, Philip Oldenburg, known as Stash, got him. Got Steve Carter. Shout out to Carter's Kids. I've got that card in honor of him. Then I've got the Ethan's Elvis Covers and More business card. Shout out to Ethan. He's in here right now, as a matter of fact. So it's awesome having that card there to give him some publicity. Then I've also got a Papa J card over in the corner. And then way tucked in the back corner there, you can kind of see the top. I've got a box that says the Arizona D-backs. I got that from Troy, from Troy's Cards, and Comics. So those are, again, all the people that support my channel, and I support their channel. And I really appreciate them. And even for all of you that may not have a card up there, I just appreciate all of you that are in the chats with me. That's what makes it all worthwhile. Let me get caught up here. It's actually an Astros card, Hats. Yeah, it's a Astros card, but because he got traded to the D-backs, to me it was worthwhile. Man, I'm sorry, guys. I think I missed a lot here. Gary Carter pulls. Yeah, I've pulled a lot of Carter's cards lately, Steve. So I've got a few set aside for you, so don't worry about that. Justice will show up now that Stemmers is here. The 20. You know, I've heard a lot of people actually in their chats talking about the Padres in 2020 having a shot at it. They're building up their cadre of Padres. How's that sound? A cadre of Padres. I like that. You need to see that set right there that I've signed. It's crazy. 240 card set, 150 from the set. Okay, Danny, yeah, I'd like to see that. I would like to see that. Ethan remembers the Seth Beers card. Cool. Still hunting for the Tony Gwynn 83. Yeah, I know. I want you to hit it there, Stimmers. I really do. Hat says we traded beer for Greinke. I need to send you a card of me and Gray. We sign racing cards, LOL. Oh, yeah. I'd love to have that, Danny. I'll definitely prominently display it back there. Shoot me an email if you can, Danny, and I'll exchange correspondence with you, and we can work out something. Kevin and Hats, I did see where Beer and Bukaskas got the invite as non-rosters to the... Really? Beer's going to... Oh, yeah, Spring... Yeah. Duh. I don't know what I was thinking. Donald's the man. Yep. Donald just got monetized, actually. So he had accomplished his big goal. I was really proud of him. No. Henry, I get these through Patreon packages, actually. I subscribe to a lot of, well, not a lot, but a few Patreon, and they send me old junk wax packs in their Patreon. That's where I get these from. Yeah, Tommy Pham left the Rays and went to, man, guys, I'm really trying to keep up here with this chat. Yeah, Padres, we got Tommy Pham. Stemmers is buying a certified box. Oh, that's cool. You'd think in a whole box, you're bound to get one, Stemmers. You really should. Ethan saying, heck, nah. Sorry, I don't know what that's referring to, unfortunately. Don't steal signs. Okay. Oh, wow. Danny's close to his 4,000. He's only 700 away. That's cool. All right. Whew. Man, you guys gave me a lot to read there. That was awesome. All right, so I'm going to get back into this Fleer 90 here. We're still looking for the Justice. I know Truth Be Told would love it if we could do that. So there's a dual card there. Bobby Rose and Mike Hartley. Randy Reddy. Jack Doherty. Spike Owen. Willie Wilson. Carlos Martinez. Pat Sheridan. Kurt Wilkerson. Chuck Finley. Coming up on our center stickers here they throw in the middle. Tony Fernandez. And a Felix Jose. And for stickers, we got Dodgers, Expos, Mets, and Phillies. A big old Yankees card. And then a Dodgers, Expos, Athletics, and Mariners. All right. So we got Kevin Elster with the Mets. We got Mark Thurmond with the Orioles. Tim McIntosh with the Brewers. Matt Winters with the Royals. Randy Myers. Corey Snyder. I don't know, Truth. If we're going to get it, we better hurry up and get it. Todd Bessinger. Jaime Navarro. Steve Bedrosian. Kevin Romine. Sean Dunston. Rob Deere. Lee Stevens. Got 4 to go here. Dave West. Scott Sanderson. Matt Noakes. Never fails, Chris. Always get a Matt Noakes card. Never fails. And our last card is going to be a Bip Roberts for the Padres. I'll take that. Never hurts to get a Padre card. Okay, so that gets us to our... I'm going to set these racing cards out of the way now. Don't need them for today. Oh, Bobby's in the house. Good to see you. Happy you could make it. And Bobby, I did get your email. Thank you very much for that. And of course, in the process of seeing that email, I saw that the email you had sent me before, so I apologize for telling you I hadn't gotten it. I did. So, but now I've got you. Okay, he may. Kendall's in the house. Good to see you there, buddy. Yeah, we've got plenty of Matt Noakes and Bob Ojeda's for you, Chris. We do need the Sabos. So let's get into this 1990. Tops. These packs just sort of fall apart. They're very loosely glued. And the glue, not too bad. Or the gum, I mean. Alright, so let's see what we can pull out of here. We got a Bill Kruger. Scott Bradley with the Mariners. Kevin Bass with the Astros. Delino DeShields, Expos. Nilson Santovania, Expos. Eric Davis. Juan Agosto. Pat Combs. Bill Swift with the Mariners. Mike Moore with the A's. Mark Gubixa. Tony Armas. Alvin Davis. Paul Molitor. Lance Parrish. And Randy McCammett. I wouldn't mind getting a Frank Thomas, that's for sure. I don't think the Frank Thomas is any special. I don't think it's like traded or anything, is it? It's just in the standard set of 90. Is that correct? Yeah, Schilling. Oh, I didn't know. I heard about Jeter, but I didn't know Schilling was even close to making it. Bummer. Hopefully, in future years he'll get it. Ethan's asking how much. What's Bobby saying? Oh, I know, Bobby. It's hard to keep up. Yeah. Jeter's the only Yankee you ever liked. It's funny you should say that, Ethan. I don't like Yankees just based on principle, for no other reason. And I didn't actually used to like Jeter either until I learned more about him as a person, and I've kind of grown to like Jeter. So I'm happy he made it. Excuse me. I cannot believe some schlub didn't give the Jeter the 0.3%. I don't know what that means, Stimmers, to be honest with you. I wish I knew what that meant. Oh, Kendall just got back from baseball workout? That's good. I wish I could play ball again. I did enjoy my days back in school playing baseball. Now I just enjoy it vicariously by watching the good guys play. We got Tim Burke, Bob Nepper, Eric Yielding, Dwight Evans, Tom O'Malley, Barry Jones, Darrell Evans, Cal Daniels, Steve Frey, Carlos Martinez, Gold Cup card, Cito Gaston, is it Cito or Cito? Don August, Pat Borders, Eric Shaw of the Padres, Dave Stewart with the A's, and a Gary Sheffield Gold Cup card. Not a bad one. Hoping for that Thomas. Hey, NT Breaks is in the house. Good to see you. All the way from New Zealand. I'm glad you could show up. I have no idea what day or what time it is over there for you. Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about, Stimmers. It's the number of votes. So he came up a little short of the full 100%. I got you. Yeah, Kendall. We're going to top off our video today with opening this pack here. That's going to be our grand finale. So, yeah. Hang out long enough for that one. Oh, the stamps are going up? Ugh. The gum's not leaving any residue. That's a good sign. Because I'd hate to get a good card and have it ruined by sticky gum. All right, I got a Rafael Ramirez with the Astros, Kurt Young with the Athletics, Mark Portugal, Astros, Dennis Cook with the Phillies, Kevin Wickander, Luis Rivera. Oh, I like that one. The Sandy Koufax turn back the clock card. Tim Leary, Jack Howell, Mike Keith, Pete Smith, Ken Howell, Glenn Braggs. Oh, there you go. I'm going to ring the bell for Chris here. Oh, my word. Guys, the card behind it truly is a hit. But, Chris, if you're watching, this is for you, Chris. But the card directly behind this, I just caught a glimpse of it. It might be the hit of the pack, or the stack, I should say. I'm going to skip that one and just jump to this one. Bob Guerin with the rookie Gold Cup card. But look at this one, guys. You know this is a PC of mine, so I'm thrilled to get this one. But we'll move Mr. Sabo out of the way to see the Randy Johnson card. Randy Johnson with the Mariners. Of course, I don't mind him being on the Mariners because he ended up on the D-backs. Boy, that card was one card away from being at the back where the gum was. So that could have been a close call. But set him in the back there. He deserves a little important place to sit. I'm just reading the chat here, guys. I'm not ignoring you. I'm actually paying attention to you. I'm trying to get caught up on all the text here. Alrighty. We got Mike Rosler with the Reds. Robin Ventura with the White Sox, Rick Lukin with the Royals, Tom Pagnozzi with the Cardinals, Marty Clary, Tyler Houston, Tom Troublehorn, Gene Larkin, excuse me, Willie McGee, Barry Larkin. Is he a Hall of Famer? I'm thinking he's a Hall of Famer. Can you guys let me know for sure? I'm going to set him aside temporarily. Hobbyist says yes. Okay, good. I'll set him in my Hall of Fame pile. Actually, that's over here now. Thank you, sir. All right, Bobby Witt, Bob Malacki, Jim DeShays, Willie Randolph, Lloyd Mosby, and Dick Schofield. So that was good. We got a Hall of Famer out of that one. All right, 4 packs to go. Alrighty, Johnny Bench on the turn back the clock. Fred Manrique, Dave Righetti, Greg Harris, Mario Diaz, Jack Clark. Record breaker, is that Vince Coleman? Yes, it is. Okay. Lee Mazzilli, Blue Jays. Mark Thurmond with the Orioles. Randy Reddy with the Phillies. Phil Bradley, Orioles. Manny Lee. Greg Brock. Chris James. Mike Pagliarulo. And Joe Morgan, manager. Still looking for that Frank Thomas, but I'm very happy with that Randy Johnson. Yeah, the big hurt. Yeah, Truth, I hope so, buddy. Okay. Oh, there we go. Wade Boggs, Hall of Famer. Very nice. Okay, we got Eric Hansen with the Mariners. Steve Carter. There you go, Steve. Hey, Steve, that's actually only the other card. Steve, I'm going to give you an option. Do you want to keep the Upper Deck card on my display, or do you want to change it out for this Topps 90? Which one do you like better? I'll leave this one as is, or I'll swap it out for this one if you prefer this one. Keep it okay, keep it as is. Will do. That's a little running joke Steve and I have with Steve Carter cards. Ooh, guys, see the next card here we got? Behind Mr. Otis Nixon, we got a bell ringer. Oh, I'm sorry, I must have skipped two there. Okay, it's after Mr. Gedman, Rich Gedman, followed by Tom Glavine. There we go, let me give a ring for that one. That's a good one. That's a very good one, actually. Okay, Kendall says he sees Ozzie Smith in this pack. That'd be cool. I hope you're right, but I'm kind of banking on what True said. I'm hoping for the Frank Thomas. Mike Stanley, Pete Incaviglia, Pedro Guerrero, Dave Magadan, Bob Melvin. I don't know why I've been getting a lot of Bob Melvin cards lately, and I like him because he ended up coaching for the Diamondbacks. So I kind of enjoy getting his cards now. Brady Anderson, Greg Litton, Mike Jackson, Jim Lefebvre. That's kind of like Brett Favre, isn't it? The name? Jim Lefebvre. Bobby says, I don't know what to do with my Expos. Carter's kid. I'll trade any Carter's Expos, Bobby. Any not. Oh. No, NZ, we haven't pulled any justices yet, but Truth has definitely been crossing his fingers for him, that's for sure. La Fever. Been praying for one. Yeah, he has been. Hey, SSP, good to see you. SSP's in the house. It's awesome. And Scott Geralds. So what's the decision on that one? La Fever? Jim Lefevre, I guess. All right, 2 to go. Still looking for the Thomas. Oh, there we go. The Nolan Ryan 5000 card. I'll set that one aside. Kurt Wilkerson. Bob Welch. Carney Lansford. Larry Walker. There we go. Who was talking about Larry Walker earlier? Somebody was talking about him. What was the conversation? Isaac's with us. Good to see you, buddy. Shouldn't have been a Hall of Famer. Okay, oh, so he made the Hall of Fame today? I didn't know that. Really, all I heard about was Jeter. He kind of dominated the news, so I didn't know that Larry made it in. So, okay, well, Larry Walker. You mean Larry Walker got in, but Curt Schilling did not? How does that happen? I mean, granted, I'm biased. I will admit that fully, that I'm biased. But I think Curt Schilling should have made the Hall of Fame. And I don't know much about Larry Walker. In fact, I don't know anything about Larry Walker, and he made it. So apparently, how does Larry Walker get in and not Fred McGriff? Yeah, SSP is asking the same question I'm asking. I swapped Fred McGriff for Curt Schilling. Oh, is this his rookie card? Very well could be. All right, well, there you go. Like him or not, there's your Hall of Famer, Larry Walker. Hat says he's got 4 of those Nolan Ryans. I've got a few of them as well, actually. Okay, cool. That is his rookie card. The Crime Dog, looking for McGriff. Looking for McGriff. John Farrell, or Farrell. Dave Winfield. Eric Plunk. Craig McMurtry. Todd Bessinger. Spike Owen. Tony Pena. Rick Roden. Teddy Higuera. Doug Rader, and finally a Don Zimmer. So we got 2 manager cards at the end of that pack. So that gets us down to our final pack of Topps 90. The Braves signed Ozuna today. Cool. As long as the Reuters stay out, I'm happy. Yeah. Bonds and Clemens almost made it. All right. As Ethan likes to say, last pack mojo. Last chance at getting that Frank Thomas. I'd be happy with a regular one, even if it's not the error card. Of course, I'd be ecstatic if I could pull that one. Oh, John Wathan. I haven't pulled a Wathan card in a while. And I'm not complaining. Don Robinson. Willie Wilson. Mike Smith. Jeff Pico. I'm just trying to read some of these before they get past. Are you going to rip those 90 Upper Deck packs? They're not the high numbered ones. These are the base, the standard. Yeah, if you guys want me to open up the Upper Deck ones, I will. I kind of left it up in the air, depending on how much time we've got. But if you all want me to do the Upper Deck next, I'll do those, and then we'll rip into the newer stuff. Okay, Kendall's calling for the big hurt. I sure hope so. Danny Walling, Roger McDowell, Jim Abbott. Really cool story there. Jack McKeon, manager card for the Padres. Mark Eichhorn with the Braves. Kevin Brown. Charlie O'Brien. Just a few left to go here, guys. Jay Tibbs. Doc Gooden with the Mets. 2 to go. Vance Law. And our final card is going to be the Bryn Smith with the Expos. So no Frank Thomas card. But we did get that sweet Randy Johnson card, which, if you all know me, that's a hit. That's a hit and a half, actually. So, pretty cool. We can't get no justice around here. Touche, Bobby. I would say no pun intended, but I believe the pun was intended. I like that. I think everybody and their dog knew that Jeter was going to get in. Yeah, Hats, you're right. It was kind of an obvious one. We can't get no justice. Yeah. Jason's in the house. Good to see you, Jason. Thanks for joining us. So what do y'all want me to open up the Upper Deck? I've got 5 packs of Upper Deck 90. I can open that up now, and then we'll do the newer stuff, or we'll just do the new stuff and end it, and I'll forego these. But regardless, these are going to be the last things we open up tonight. So I'm just watching you guys chat here. Jason says open Upper Deck. All right. We'll do that, and then we'll cap the night off with our 2019 Series 1 and our 18 Series 2. Somebody was asking me where I got these old junk packs, and I told them that they came from Patreon packs, which is true. But I forgot that I believe I got this box possibly from a card show. I went to a card show a couple months ago, and I bought some old junk wax boxes. So I know I got some Upper Deck at the card show. I may have gotten that box from there as well. All right, let's see these. Okay, guys, just brace yourself, because you know how Upper Decks are. They're upside down, backwards, inside out, and every other which way you can imagine. And then our insert sticker card is going to go to the Seattle Mariners. Shout out to Donald Blomdahl. His Mariners. I'll set that sticker there. Each pack comes with space. You're about right, Steve. I know. This is like astronaut food. What is it? Dehydrated yogurt. That's what they put in those things. Okay, no justice in this one. Yeah, these are just the standards. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, Kendall. Don't you love that price tag? I'd love to walk into a card shop and see 2019 update, 50 cents. That would be too cool. Now these cards are interesting. Look at this wave that the cards have. Do you guys see that? It's kind of like a whoop, woo. That's a shame they're kind of warped like that. All right, so we've got a Joe Girardi with the Cubs, Scott Bradley with the Mariners, Jeff Musselman with the Mets, Carmelo Martinez with the Padres, John Costello with the Cardinals, Mike Aldrete with the Expos, Lonnie Smith with the Braves, Alan Anderson with the Twins. There's a Dwight Gooden, Mitch Webster, New York Mets, Dwight Gooden on the front, team card. Dave Schmidt with the Orioles. Rick Lukin with the Royals. David Wells with the Blue Jays. And Todd Zeal with the Cardinals. Boy, now look at how the cards stack. They look like an accordion. They won't sit flat. They're like a spring now. That's kind of weird. Carter is 168. Okay, we're looking for the Carter for you. Last card, Sandy Alomar. Popular in this area due to being Braves. We didn't have any Florida teams then. Oh, okay, yeah, that's true. Love Zeal as a Met. Yeah. So, Steve, I know you're all about Gary Carter, and I get that. But in general, are you a Mets fan as well? Like, do you collect any or all Mets? Or are you strictly a Gary Carter guy? Okay, this pack is not as warped as the other one, so that's good. Barry Lyons with the Mets. Craig Worthington with the Orioles. Kevin Bass with the Astros. Unfortunately, a Mets fan, but don't collect them, just Carter. Gotcha. Gotcha. I don't know why you'd say unfortunately. I mean, I know our teams have ups and downs, and, you know, I'm like the only Diamondbacks collector, or one of the very few Diamondbacks collector amongst the community, but I'm not going to abandon them. I just love them. Israel Sanchez. Ricky Jordan with the Phillies. Jay Booner with the Mariners. Ron Darling, there you go, for the Mets. Eddie Murray, there we go, Hall of Famer. Finally, we got a card out of here we can set aside. And our sticker is going to be the Toronto Blue Jays. I'll give a shout out to Alex RCM, who I don't think's in here tonight. But he is our resident Blue Jay fan. Rance Malinix. Ernie Witt with the Blue Jays. Greg Harris with the Padres. Pete Smith, Padres. Rob Nilsson, Padres. Look at that. 3 Padres in a row. And a checklist. And lastly, a Cal Daniels with the Dodgers. All right. 2 down, 3 to go. Kendall, are you loving that Goldschmidt? Yes, I am. If you're referring, Kendall, to that PSA 10 auto I've got, yes, I am loving it. Where's that insert card? Oh, maybe there isn't one. Oh, well. All right, here we got Indians. That Joe Carter. Yep, Joe Carter with the Indians. Another Cal Daniels. We just had that in the last pack. Mickey Weston with the Orioles. Jeff Parrott. Jason Grimsley. Kelly Gruber. Mark Williamson. Oh, there it is. Oh, look at that. Another Eddie Murray card. Right behind a Cincinnati Red sticker. So, a lot of duplicates actually in this one from the last pack, I believe. Tom Bernansky with the Cardinals. What were they thinking when they sorted these cards and collated them? They're just very frustrating to go through. And Dan Plesac with the Brewers. Dave Smith with the Astros. Let's turn these around. We got Jody Reed with the Red Sox, Matt Winters with the Royals, Dale Mahorkic, Yankees, and a Bobby Bowe with the Pirates. Bobby Bonilla. So far, our 2 hits out of these are our 2 Eddie Murray cards. There are no copyright variations. Oh, let's get that sticker out of the way. This one's going to be a New York Yankee. All right. So we've got a Steve Balboni, Terry Leach, Greg Harris with the Padres, Hal Morris with the Yankees, rookie Kent Merker with the Braves. Shout out to SSP. Don Slott with the Yankees, Pat Borders with the Blue Jays, Jim Gantner with the Brewers, Jose Rijo with the Reds, Roger McDowell with the Phillies, Pascual Perez with the Expos. Sorry, bumped the camera there. And then there's that here. Dion James with the Indians. Frank White. Not the Frank Thomas, but the Frank White. I don't know if Frank Thomas is in this or not. Les Lancaster and Danny Darwin with the Astros. Yeah, Truth, you're right. Stadium Club has about the best photography of any set I've ever seen. They are nice. Yep. All right. Again, like Ethan says, last pack mojo. Where's that sticker? There it is. Who's it going to be? It is the Reds again. I think we just got the Reds, actually, last pack. Okay, so first card's going to be a checklist. Good, we'll get that one out of the way. Neil Heaton with the Pirates. Steve Farr with the Royals. Will Clark. I'll set that one aside. Not a Hall of Famer, but still a nice one. Hey, Mike Schmidt retires. That's like a special insert card. The Mike Schmidt retires card. I'll set that one aside as well. Mitch Williams with the Cubs. Kevin Brown with the Rangers. Joe Ursulak with the Orioles. Roy Smith with the Twins. Terry Mulholland with the Phillies. Fernando Valenzuela with the Dodgers. Not bad. Dale Murphy. Maybe I'll get to that one in a second. Ted Power. Scott Bankhead. There's our Dale Murphy card. Did he come close to making it today? Was he in the running? Because I've heard some scuttlebutt about him eventually making it into the Hall. I just don't know if this year was the year or not. And Kevin Seitzer with the Royals. So that wraps up our upper deck. And it actually wraps up all of our 1990 cards we had for the day. Vet City's with us. I'm glad you could join us. Oh, really, hobbyist? Mike Schmidt's your favorite? Okay, that's cool. No, not eligible. That might be referring to Dale Murphy. Maybe veterans later on. Okay. All right. So let me set these guys aside. So we've got 2 products left, guys. I've got the 19 Series 1 box we're going to crack open here. And then lastly, we'll open up this 18 Series 2, looking for the infamous Bats Down Acuna. So we'll see. It might be in here because from what I've seen in all the other channels that have opened up this stuff, nobody else has got it, which means maybe because I've got it. I don't know. I'm trying to be optimistic. I'm not going to hold my breath or get my hopes up, but it would be pretty cool. So here we go. Hanger box of 2019 Series 1. It'll be interesting to see if once the 2020 stuff comes out and hits the stores, if the 19 stuff's going to become clearance packs at Walmart. Oh, Murphy and Mattingly for sure. Oh, did I just... Someone saying hi to... Oh, yeah, Vet City's in the house. Yep, okay. All right. Yeah, good luck. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure, you know, what we could pull out of this one. I mean, you could always find something special. But I'm really banking on that. That'd be the hit of the century if I could get one. So, but let's see what we get out of this. You are way nicer to your hanger boxes than me. I just tear into one. Yeah, well, I guess that's a habit, SSP, because when I first decided that I'm going to start building a backdrop, I started opening my boxes with care so I could have something nice to display. Because everything you see back there, guys, is empty, by the way. I think it was last stream or a couple streams ago, somebody saw a box of Update that I had, and they're like, rip that open, rip it open. I'm like, well, I already have. It's just an empty box. So I kind of save these for decorations. That's what that's all about. So, yeah, just force a habit. And I'm kind of like that way with everything. I don't rip boxes open, or I don't know. Just a little weird like that. All right. Yeah, I'm sure, guys, there's other stuff we can chat about before it gets a little out of control. So let's see. Let's split this in half. There are those... Walmart has... Or I'm sorry, Walgreens. I got this box at Walgreens, by the way. And they offer those yellow insert cards. So we'll use the center as the halfway point. So we'll open up the top half first and see what we come up with. So starting out with a rookie card for Francisco Arcia. Pablo Lopez, rookie with the Marlins. Joey Votto, shout out to SSP and his son. That's pretty cool. Adam Engel with the White Sox, making a spectacular... Well, I don't know if he caught it or not, but that's a pretty good jump. Adam Engel with the White Sox. Rick Porcello with the Red Sox. Steven Souza Jr. with the Diamondbacks. Love getting D-back cards. Oh, look at that, guys. Another D-back. Jake Lamb card. All right. Jake Lamb. And there's my on-card auto and bat relic, numbered out of 75 Jake Lamb card. So it's kind of obvious I am a Jake Lamb fan. All right, we got Jaime Barria with the Angels. Avisail Garcia with the White Sox. Sal Romano with the Reds. Charlie Blackmon with the Rockies. Jake Bauers. I don't know if Bobby's still in the house, but a little shout out to Bobby Catalano. Rookie card for Jake Bauers on the Rays. Dwayne Underwood Jr. with the Cubs. Danny Jansen. Nick Birdie with the Pirates, rookie card. Luis Castillo. Dansby Swanson with the Braves. Is that a variation by chance? 9-10. Let me see. Nope. Just the base. What happened here? And what happened to Jason there, guys? Oh, Ken's cardboard's with us. Good to see you. I was thinking about you, Ken, when I pulled that Blackman. I wondered if you were lurking. Okay, accident. Okay. So, Jason, if you're listening, it was an accident. Hats didn't mean to do that to you. Nothing personal, Jason. It happens. I've fat-fingered on people before and accidentally bumped them off myself, so... yeah. You know, it's funny. You're actually trying to do the guy a favor by going to their channel to maybe, you know, jump on their bus or, you know, subscribe to them or check out their content, and then you inadvertently put them in timeout. So it's like the reverse opposite of what you were trying to do. So, well, you timed it just right, Ken. Jose Abreu with the White Sox. There's that Eddie Rosario card playing in the sandbox. Marcus Stroman with the Blue Jays. Joey Lucchesi with the Padres Future Stars card. The Philadelphia Phillies Stadium card. Christian Yelich, there we go. It's a good card. I'll set that one aside and sleeve it up later. Nicholas Castellanos. Francisco Cervelli. Albert Almora. Looks like he's going to rob a bank there, isn't it? He's got the mask over his face. Well, he definitely robbed that batter of a base hit, that's for sure. Carlos Correa of the Astros. Xander Bogaerts with the Red Sox. Edwin Encarnacion. Oh, I see a gold border here coming up here shortly. Ooh, we got a 150-year stamp card for Jose Barrios with the Twins. We'll definitely set that one aside. And we got a Babe Ruth Greatest Seasons card, 150-year stamp. And our gold card is a Christian Yelich. Very nice. And right behind that, we've got a Luis Severino 84 insert card. Very cool. In fact, I'm gonna see if I've got that one already. But the Christian Yelich is it's an early one, 44 out of 2019. So that's a very low numbered card there. Luis Severino. Let me check something real quick here. What's the number on that one? It's T8426. I've got a checklist here that I'm keeping for my 84 inserts. Let me go to Series 1 real quick. 26. Oh, I've got that one, unfortunately. So that's a duplicate, but still, very nice card. So here's our yellow insert cards, which are a Walgreens special. So we got Blake Parker with the Angels. Zach Cozart with the Angels. Marcus Stroman with the Blue Jays. Joey Lucchesi. We pulled that one earlier with the Padres, but this is his yellow border. And then the other half of the pack. Let me get back on the chat. Nice gold card. Yeah, it is a very nice gold card. Very low number, too. For sure. Check your checklist. I did, SSP. I had to bring it up on my computer. I had it handy. It worked out, too. Kevin, I don't feel like I deserve a wrench after that. Oh, no. We all make... I've made that same mistake, Hats. Kevin, did you get the package I sent a few weeks back? Ken, if it's been a few weeks, I don't recall. I've got a couple things from you, Ken. I got a package from you back in like November, early December, and then I got a Christmas card from you. But those are the only two things I've ever gotten from you, Ken. Yeah, Jason, I don't know if you could hear us, but Hats apologized. It was a legitimate mistake. We've all fat-fingered our thumbs on the options there as moderators, and it's very easy to accidentally... So what you do is when you click on somebody's name to go to their channel to visit their site, it's very easy to bump the button that says put them in timeout. So it was not a deliberate thing on Hats' part. So I apologize as well on his behalf. You did nothing wrong. Yeah, so Ken, I hate to tell you, but I did not get another package from you recently. If you've got a tracking number or something, maybe we could track it down. Yeah. So Jason says Yomi and Alex Bregman. Okay. Y'all are... Everything's back up good. All right. All right. So John Segura with the Mariners. Mike Leakey. Now he's with the D-backs, so I do like that card. Joey Wendell with the Rays. Shout out to Bobby Catalano. Salvador Perez with the Royals. Mike Clevenger with the Indians. Byron Buxton with the Twins. Jay Bruce with the Mets. Blake Snell, another shout out to Bobby. Colin Moran with the Pirates. Whit Merrifield with the Royals. And Miguel Cabrera, Miggy, with the Tigers. Miles Mikolas with the Cardinals. Yadier Molina. No worries, going to dinner now. Okay, Ken, take it easy. Shoot me an email or something, Ken, if we need to discuss that. I feel bad if something got lost. Fitzy's with us. Good to see you, Fitzy. Glad to see you're hanging in there, Fitzy. I've been praying for you, buddy. Yadi Molina. I think I already said that one. Corey Seager for the Dodgers. Teoscar Hernandez with the Blue Jays. Jonathan Scoop with the Brewers. Adalberto Mondesi with the Royals. Michael Conforto with the Mets. Odubel Herrera with the Phillies. Marcus Semien with the Athletics. Trevor Williams with the Pirates. Brandon Belt. Give a shout out to Papa J Cards. He's our Giants fan in the community. Carlos Martinez with the Cardinals. Edwin Diaz with the Mariners. Jake Odorizzi with the Twins. Jack Flaherty with the Cardinals. Brad Peacock with the Astros. Orlando Arcia. Sonny Gray. And our last card is going to be a yellow insert of Dan Straley with the Marlins. So I'll add that to my yellow insert collection. Okay, these cards have a weird warp to them. I don't know if you guys can see that bend to it, but a little bit of a warp. So not a bad pack, not a great pack, but not a bad pack either. Oh wait, let me pull that yellow one out. Another yellow one. Goes in my yellow pile. So here's what I deemed as the hits. We got a Blake Snell card. Again, shout out to Bobby Catalano. We got this 84 insert of Luis Severino. Christian Yelich, very nice on a gold border, low numbered at 44 out of 2019. Babe Ruth insert. Jose Berrios with a 150 gold stamp. And just the base Christian Yelich as well. So, not too bad. What am I missing? Oh, you want to look? Oh, looking forward to that SSP. Let's see. Hey, Jason, hang in there. Yep. Jason says, "Hey, Kevin, guess what? Bob Walk." Okay. I didn't pull a Bob Walk today. It's unusual. I almost always pull a Bob Walk card when I open up old vintage packs. But I didn't pull one today, strangely enough. Yep. Yelich is the winner of that pack. Alrighty. Alright, so now the moment you guys have all been waiting for. Oops, I didn't mean to put that in the base set. I need to set those aside. So, whether you're excited or not, I just know that I'm excited. So, I've never opened up Series 2 from 2018. We all know this has become quite popular due to the fact there could be a Bats Down Acuna in here. Yeah, let's get that SSP. I know what you mean. Let me open it in such a way we can't see the back card either. Alright, so here we go. The cards look to be in good shape. No weird warps or bends to them. Very clean. Alrighty. SSP, my rookie card's not in that set. That's funny. Yep, I think he knows which SSP we're looking for. Actually, I think it's like the SSSSSP, because it's so rare. Does somebody see the thick card in there? I don't see a thick card in there. No. No. No thick ones that I see. Wouldn't like the ultimate card be an on-card auto Bats Down Acuna? Wouldn't that just be like the ultimate? All right, so here we go. Tom Kohler with the Dodgers. Lucas Giolito with the White Sox. Mitch Haniger, Future Stars card. Shout out to Donald on that one. Kyle McGrath, rookie card for the Padres. Jorge Soler with the Royals. Stephen Wright with the Red Sox. Matt Waiters with the Nationals. Alex Claudio with the Rangers. Yadi Molina with the Cardinals. There's the Arizona D-backs team card. I'll admit, I really like that card. I really, really, really like it. And a Pittsburgh Pirates team card. So a couple team cards back to back. Followed by a Chris Bryant and a not sure who else next to him Cubs card. But those gentlemen are all smiles. Ben Gamel with the Mariners. Tony Watson with the Giants. Josh Hader with the Gold Cup card. Lorenzo Cain with the Brewers. Jacoby Jones with the Tigers. Danielle Descalso with the D-backs. And there's a Francisco Lindor. That's a nice one. The throwback jersey card. Followed by Denard Span with the Rays. Oh, I see a little rainbow foil action going on here in the background. What's this one going to be? Chad Pinder with the Athletics. It's a pretty card. I'll set that one aside. We got a Mark McGwire, a Long Ball Legends, his 538-foot home run. Legends in the Making is a Max Scherzer card. Very nice. And the next one is upside down, so I'll turn it around. It's going to be a James Shields with the White Sox. That 538 ball still hasn't landed. Longroyd Legends. All right, so Bud Norris with the Cardinals. Jeff Hoffman with the Rockies. Jose De Leon with the Rays. Jared Eichhoff with the Phillies. Jared Hughes with the Reds. We're nearing the end, folks. Dan Straley with the Marlins. Another Marlins card, Justin Bauer. So if it's going to happen, it better happen soon. Jason Hamill with the Royals. And DJ LeMahieu with the Rockies. We got 4 cards to go. Blake Treinen with the Athletics. Matt Davidson with the White Sox. And our final card, guys, don't get your hopes up. It's an Angels. It's going to be, ooh, an Albert Pujols. Albert Pujols, not too shabby. Let me ring the bell because I got to ring the bell for somebody. So we'll ring the bell for that Pujols card. How's that sound? Kevin, check that Donald Span card. I think it's numbered. Okay, I will. Very good. 1697 out of 2018. I guess I missed the, I don't know, the variation around it. And let's see, I'm going to set that Lindor card aside as well. Scan the Span. Took a big fat in that pick. No luck trying to pull Acuna and Soto rookie since the fire. My card luck has been terrible. It is a gold. Old man Span. I remember seeing the gold variation on one of popped. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Good call. Thanks, guys. I would totally miss that. Ocho Cinco is going to be a kicker. Oh. Yep, I rang the bell for Pujols on that one. But good call on that Span card. I had no idea. So there we have it, guys. It's been an hour and a half into this stream. I I want to thank everybody for showing up and supporting me like you do. 16 thumbs up, that's awesome. We still got 13 in the stream right now. But I'm going to have to run and grab a bite to eat. It's 6:30 my time. I live out on the West Coast. So, yeah, and for those of you who may have missed my intro, I was talking a little bit about my new setup here. Instead of having my boxes go up so high, I just have one level of boxes, so I was able to set up my shout-out cards to my faithful subscribers and viewers of my channel. If anybody sends me anything personalized, I set that up on the top to give them some prominence. And then I also have what I would deem my very best personal PC cards I've got on display. And I'll rotate these in and out with some other cards in my collection as well, but I'll try to display some nice autograph cards or special cards in my collection in this front row here. And I still got plenty of room for my openings and everything, so I shouldn't be interfering at all. And also, if you guys noticed, I think it came out better, but I'm just going to use this for an example. But the lighting is better now. I did install some additional lighting behind me. Previously, I just had lights that were shining onto my backdrop, and I think that was putting a lot of these cards into a silhouette. But now that I've got additional overhead lighting, these come out a little bit better in display. So I hope that worked out better for you all as a viewer. Good eye, Chris. Taco Tuesday? Oh, Taco Tuesday. Thunder Buddies for life. Enjoy the time in Arizona, Hats McGee. Yeah, how long are you in Arizona for, Hats? When do you fly out? Do you like an overnighter and you fly out tomorrow? Or what's your schedule like? Because I remember last week you said you did the East Coast thing. You flew up along the East Coast. So they obviously have you running different routes. Oh, Fat Albert Pujols. Got the Albert Pujols. I did get a nice Chad Pinder rainbow foil card. In fact, let me get some sleeves out. I can be sleeving them up while you guys are still chatting. Here, grab my box here. Tomorrow. Fitzy, you taking off? Okay, buddy. And oh, Fitzy, before you run off, I have an important question for you. Fitzy, do you still have the same mailing address, or with what happened to you, did you end up having to move? Do you have a different mailing address? I kind of need to know your mailing address, because myself and I know of some others that are putting together some care packages, and we need to know how to get hold of you. Hunter Boucher's in the house? Okay, Fitzy, good. Your mailing address is the same, so I've still got your address then on file, so I'll know where to send it. But yeah, I've been setting aside a few things for you, bud, and I want to get them out to you and make sure I've got a good address, so I'm glad I clarified that with you. So you have a wonderful evening, Fitzy. Hang in there. Stay strong. Everything will work out. Let's see, what other cards did I want to sleeve up? That Babe Ruth is going to go in a binder, so I don't need to sleeve it up. I am going to sleeve up the Yelich gold card. Okay. Sounds good, Chris. I'm jealous. You just had to rub it in, didn't you? Chris is referring to a restaurant that he and I frequent quite a bit, and they make the best tacos and bean and cheese burritos this side of heaven. And I'm not exaggerating. They are good. I'll sleeve up that 150 stamp card as well. Let's see, the Luis Severino. I'll sleeve it up, although I've already got this one on my PC, so I'm not going to top load it. Is anybody else out there collecting the 84 insert cards? that would be interested in doing any trades, because I'm working on the full set of these, and over the course of acquiring these cards to complete my set, I have ended up with several duplicates. So if there's anybody else out there that's working on this set, maybe I've got some of the cards you need and vice versa, we can work out a trade or a deal. So if there's anybody that's looking for 84 cards and has some extra dupes, shoot me an email and we can discuss a trade of some sort. Let's see. Believe it or not, guys, I actually have a binder for my yellow insert cards because I've gotten quite a few cards from Walgreens, so I've got a lot of those yellow cards. Blake Snell, I'll sleeve him up too. I know Bobby would appreciate me putting him in a sleeve. She thinks he is all that, and I'm not going to argue with her. See, I did pull quite a few hits from earlier as well, so we'll sleeve up this Mike Schmidt card. These are the cards I pulled from my 1990 packs earlier, for those of you who may have joined the stream late. Talk to Stimmer Sits. Oh, he's got some? Is he actually working on the collection as well? Or he just has a bunch laying around? I wish I'd mentioned it earlier before he probably stepped out. I did get a couple Eddie Murray cards out of the upper deck. Those are really the only good cards I got out of the upper deck, unfortunately. Oh, and Jason, too, I want to mention, I appreciate you checking out my channel and my videos. I'm sorry the audio wasn't to your liking, but it's one of my favorite songs. So, but I do appreciate you watching the video, and I'm glad you appreciate the airplanes. I do plan on uploading more videos. There's a Larry Walker Hall of Fame. I plan on uploading quite a few videos on my channel with a variety of radio-controlled models. I fly airplanes, and I also drive RC cars. So be on the lookout for some car videos as well, but primarily airplane videos. That's what I've got most of, is flying videos. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, check out my channel and look at the video I uploaded about a week ago. I posted, it's only about a 4 or 5 minute long video of me flying a giant scale aerobatic plane. Oh, okay, he has a bunch, and yes, good deal. Yeah, Jason, I'm not sure where you live, but if you were just to Google your hometown and model flying fields, I know you'll find something will pop up with the access to a local club. And the way most people get into the hobby, Jason, is you just go out to the field as a spectator and you watch the guys fly their planes, and then while they're, just talking in the pits and hanging out together, just walk up and introduce yourself and ask them some questions, and they will no doubt take to you, because modelers love sharing the hobby with new people. So if you show interest, they will gladly show you and tell you all you want to know about it. And if any of them out there happen to have a trainer playing with them, more than likely you could get some stick time and they can teach you how to fly. And they don't charge. It's always free. I did check out Steve Taylor. Very interesting. Thanks for reminding me. I'm glad you asked me. I don't remember him from the 80s, but I saw him, total 80s guy. But he went Christian, which is unique because it just coming from that background, from what I saw from his 80s. But very interesting character. I'm embarrassed to say I grew up in that era, but I somehow missed him. Hobbyist, thanks for joining us. Have a great evening. I'm going to wrap up here in a second. People are starting to jump out as I finalize sleeving up my hits here. But yeah, Hobbyist, we'll see you next time, buddy. Thanks for coming in. Have a great one. Yeah, Benito Santiago or not, you want to fly one. Yeah, like I said, just look it up and you'll get a chance to do it. It can be addicting. It is a lot of fun. I'm actually working on a video right now where when I was just a young kid, back in the early 90s, I've got some home video of me flying my very, very, very first airplane that I ever built. And I put it to music, and it's kind of a nice little correlation of video that I strung together. And I hope to post that one here pretty soon. But to me, that's more sentimental than what you saw in the other one because it's my very first airplane and my very first flight. My uncle introduced me to his music. That's cool. Y'all might think I'm crazy, but I sleeve up my Matt Noakes and Bob Ojeda cards and Chris Sabo cards because me and my friend Chris, who was in here a minute ago, we jokingly collect these guys for no reason other than it's fun, and we get a good laugh out of it. Oh, your uncle introduced you to religious CDs? Oh, he bought you religious CDs? Okay. I'll admit the music I heard, well, at least the Steve Taylor music I heard, didn't sound religious per se. I didn't catch all the lyrics. It was kind of an odd music. I wasn't able to decipher a lot of what he was saying. So I don't know if the songs that I listened to were actually Christian songs or not. This one's going to my buddy Jose Tavares. He's a Dodger fan. I saved my Dodger cards for him. And here's the illustrious Bob Ojeda. Alright, what did I do with those other sleeve cards? Well, I'll just set those there. These cards go in a binder that I've got for like special inserts, so I don't bother sleeving them up. And I also have the same thing with my yellow insert cards. I've got a binder for my yellow inserts. My team cards, I can just file this away with my other regular cards. And then, of course, I got my Benito Santiago. Jason was just talking about him, as a matter of fact. But, yeah, funny story. I actually flew model airplanes. If you guys watched my channel and saw that airplane video I filmed, back in the early 90s, I flew RC airplanes with Benito Santiago. That's one of his hobbies. And we got to share an afternoon together, flying together. So that was pretty cool. So just because of that relation I had with him back then, I PC his cards. He's a super, super nice guy. And he was a great catcher in his day as well. Yeah, Benito Santiago. Check out the song Banner Man. It's about a guy who isn't afraid to show his love for God. Okay, Banner Man. Remember that? They are, but they have satire and humor. Okay. So, Jason, I'm just curious, and I don't mean to pry too deeply, and if it's true personal, don't answer, I understand. But did you not like that song, just that particular song, or you don't care for the genre? I'm just curious, because I want to get a feel for the audience in future videos, what kind of music I should be putting to the music to attract a better audience. I did happen to choose a song that I personally like, and I thought the music actually flowed well with the flying. The timing was just right. The song ended right as the wheels were touching the ground. That song, in my opinion, worked well for that flight. But I'm just curious, from a viewer's viewpoint, you being the viewer, what your opinion is on that. Kendall, you're not feeling good? Okay, you don't care for the genre? Okay. Kendall, I don't know when you stepped out, but we did open up that 2018 Series 2-pack, and we didn't get the hit we were looking for, which didn't really surprise me. It's like winning the lottery. But oh yeah, we're still live, Hats. We're just talking. I was sleeving up some cards and just hanging out with some of the folks that were still lingering. Not everybody jumped out, so that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, Jason, I'll do what I do. As you know by seeing my channel, I am a devout Christian, and I'm actually a preacher. I do preach in my local Baptist church. So to me, that's the most important thing in my life. And so if I can find a way to implement that into my hobbies, I'm going to find a way to do it. But I appreciate you, whether you agree or disagree, I still appreciate your support of watching the videos. Actually, and I'll tell you what, Jason, I did a video not too long ago with one of my RC cars. I'll try to describe this to you guys. My wife helped me out with this, but I took an RC truck and I mounted my camera, which is right here. That's what I'm using to film with. But I mounted my camera to the back of the truck, facing backwards, and my wife drove it. And so I told her, just drive straight down the road, turn around slowly, and drive it straight back. And she just kept going back and forth. And I followed her with one of my RC cars, trying to stay as close as I could to the camera. And when we went back and played it, it was phenomenal footage. It was just like point of view, looking out the back window, and you just see that car right in your face. The perspective was awesome. And I put some rock music to it, and it actually came out really, really good. The problem is, and as you may know, with YouTube, you're always going to run into issues with copyright protection on these songs. And I'm kind of leery about uploading more popular music into YouTube because they're gonna give me strikes. They're gonna give me copyright infringement warnings and all that mess. And it's kind of a hassle. So you got to kind of be careful with music. Hats just cannot let Hats, if you quit shouting out for the Astros, I would send you to a doctor, buddy. I'd say there's something wrong with you. So I totally understand you doing that. Jason is apparently a Red Sox fan. He was looking for duplicates. Jason does not want a Bregman rookie card. Blue Jacket has that issue. I don't know Blue Jacket. Hey, Paulie, how you doing, Paulie? Just to let you know, Paulie, we're wrapping up. We've been on for almost 2 hours now. But we're just chatting and hanging out, having fun. So you're welcome to chime in. We're talking about all sorts of different things now. Music, and some people are trading cards. I'm talking about some other videos I've got on my channel with my other hobbies. That's why, in case you guys don't know or didn't notice, my name has changed. I've added the word "and more" to my channel, so now it's Kevin's Card Collecting and More, because I'm doing more different types of content. I've uploaded one of my RC airplane videos that I flew, and I hope to do a lot more of those, as well as RC car videos. And if you guys don't already know, I do a daily devotion every morning at 5 o'clock Pacific time. It uploads, but I have like a 5-minute devotion, Bible reading as part of my ministry. I enjoy doing that for the community, and I think it's a great way to start off the day. So, a little shout out to myself there. And also another little shout out here. I need like a baton or a stick, but my new layout, I've got all the guys and gals that support my channel that have sent me things that are, sentimental to them. I've posted them in the back Probably the first thing I ever received was this Donald Blomdahl autographed rookie card that he made up for himself. I got that prominently displayed on top of a baseball that he signed. And actually, I got these cards as part of his giveaway for his 777 subscriber giveaway. That's why you see 777 on the ball and on the card. I won those as his giveaway prize. And then I've also got Ken Booth from Ken's Cardboard. He was in the chat earlier. I don't know if he's still lingering in the background, but I got that from Ken. Great guy, great videos, high quality videos. He films them down in his, he calls it his man cave basement, but really cool room. So he puts together high quality videos. And that's actually him, some sort of event where he got to bat at the Colorado Rockies stadium of some sort, but he signed that card for me, which was pretty cool. And then the next card, that's pretty fun. One day, Bobby Catalano was in my stream, and I opened up that Gypsy Queen pack, and I don't know how it came about, but we dubbed her our Gypsy Queen in the chat. She was the only lady in the chat that day. So I said, can I call you my Gypsy Queen? And she said, sure. So I took that wrapper from the pack I opened, and I swapped the label on the front, and I put her name on it. So it says Bobby Catalano. So that's my Gypsy Queen card for her. And of course, next to that, everybody knows Stash, Philip Oldenburg. That's a card he sent me. It's numbered 11 out of 50. He did that on a Topps 86 design. And then the one next to that, that's kind of a funny one. Steve Carter. That is a Upper Deck 90 card. And Steve Carter, it's a play on words because Steve, who was in the chat tonight, his name is Carter's Kids. He collects Gary Carter cards. His name is Steve. And inadvertently, I've called him Carter by mistake. And one day I was opening up some packs, and I stumbled upon the Steve Carter card, so I held it aside, and I asked Steve if I can display it in honor of him. He said, sure. So that's my Carter's Kids card. And then to the left of that, I've got my Ethan's Elvis Covers and More card. Ethan, if you guys don't know him, he does a variety of things on his channel. For our purposes, he does the absolute best card sales in the community. Maybe once every week or two, he does a live card sale on his channel. And he has absolutely phenomenal stuff for great prices. But he also does karaoke singing for like Elvis songs. He's got a great singing voice, so you can go there and check out his singing. And then I've got a Papa J sticker card. I actually peeled that sticker off of a package he sent me, and I reused it and made a card out of it. So there's my Papa J sticker card. And last but not least, there at the end, you might be able to see the edge of the box there. I've got an Arizona Diamondbacks box. That was written by Troy from Troy's Cars and Comics. He sent me that box. So yeah, that's a little shout out to my faithful followers, we'll call them. So that explains my new backdrop. And then that also allows me room now to display some of my more prominent PC cards up in the front. So you are all chatting about players? That's good. Ethan's your guy? Yeah, Paula, Ethan is a phenomenal individual. Great guy. He was in here earlier too, by the way. At the very beginning of my stream, he came in and made an appearance, which was nice of him. So guys, we're coming up on my 2-hour mark. I didn't really think I'd make it this long, but with the aid and benefit of you guys hanging around and chatting, it's giving me some more watch time. But that's not the point. It's all about good quality fellowship time with my friends in the chat. Kevin, do you have the 83 Springer? Or do you still got the 83 Springer? I probably do. You want me to go dig it out and show it to you? Because I'm collecting the 83 cards. You want me to pull out and show it to you? I've got more 84 cards than 83, but I do have... Jason, you always say that, Kevin. What do I always say? Am I repeating myself? Oh, Frank, yeah, we're just wrapping up, buddy. Sorry you missed it. We just hit the 2 hour mark. I've opened up a bunch of stuff. We opened up a bunch of 1990 junk wax packs, and then I opened up some modern 2019, and we opened up a pack of 2018 Series 2 looking for the Acuna, but we didn't get it. Fanfare Friday. Actually, Frank, I do my Fairfield Fridays. That's the day I do my Fairfields. Oh yeah, Jason says everyone shows up when I'm saying goodbye. Well, Jason, it's true. Okay, let me just brief you guys. If you guys haven't done live streams, you want to provide enough content to make the show, enjoyable, both for me to open the stuff and to share with others. And I've only got so much supply, and everybody's got this problem, and so you don't want to open it all up at once because then you won't have enough material for the next video. So you got to kind of pace yourself, so to speak. And I picked out, a few packs here and there, and I looked at it and I'm like, if all I did was open packs, I'd be done in 20 minutes. But it's just amazing how you get involved in the chatting and the conversing back and forth. The time starts to fly, and before you know it, you hit 2 hours without even knowing how that happened. So it's quite amazing how time flies when you have fun. Frank, buddy, I got a 05 Beltran. Thought of you. Yep. So, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. I've got no more material, nothing else to open. People are starting to drop out little by little, which is fine. It is dinner time out here on the West Coast. I know out east you guys are probably time to hit the sack, but I need to run and grab a bite to eat. So I want to thank every one of you guys for joining me again. For those of you who are late, understand life happens. Different time zones, different things are going on. I totally get that. But thank you so much for your all support. I really appreciate it. You guys really are the best. These videos I do are the highlight of my week. I look forward to doing this and sharing time with you guys. You have no idea. So, yeah, Jason, thanks for coming in. Everybody, and I've got probably the best core group. You get some people that wander in and out on occasion and try to stir up trouble, but my core base of folks that come in here are the absolute best. We all get along. We're all good friends. We all share time in not only my channel, but each other's channel and other people's channels. It's like we travel to other channels together, and we bump into each other everywhere we go. And it's so much fun to see each other everywhere. So thank you so much for all that, guys. Tacos. No, I wish I were having tacos. Actually, Jason, believe it or not, I'm having nachos tonight. Not tacos, but nachos. So thank you for that, Frank. I really appreciate it. And Frank, before I sign off, just take a glimpse of my new backdrop. I'm not going to describe it again. I think I've already talked about it 3 times, but I changed my layout just a little bit. And I hope everybody likes it. I get to display things a little bit more now. I did pull, this was probably the hit of the night. I pulled a Randy Johnson out of the 90 Tops pack, which was pretty cool. So, but yeah. Lots and lots of fun. Love hanging out with you guys. So with that, guys, I'm going to sign off. You all have a wonderful rest of your evening. We'll catch you guys again hopefully on Friday, if you guys can make it. I'll definitely be here doing my Fairfield Fridays. Hope you guys can make it. We'll see you all then. Have a wonderful rest of your week. God bless every one of you. May the Lord bless you greatly. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I love you all, and we'll catch you Friday. Take care. Bye-bye.